I'm Carl Verheyen, and I'm here with my new 웩ter Pathmaker, and playing it in a beautiful theater with a gorgeous sound system. And I'd actually like everybody to leave now because I just feel like sitting around here and playing for the next 4 hours. It's that inspiring of a guitar. And I first came across the 웩ter line back in, let's see, 2011 NAMM show. I was strolling around in Nashville and met those guys, and they told me about the line, and I played it a little bit there, but they said, for you to really hear it, you need to hear it at your house, you know, through your own system that way. Because I was actually looking, it's a lifelong search to find like a thin line acoustic guitar that sounds great live, you know, through a system, and sounds great with a bass player who plays really loud and a drummer who plays really loud. And so I got this guitar and immediately left for Italy on a 2-week tour without it, because it was an electric guitar tour. Then I ended up on the east coast of the USA with my band playing a tour, and it was like a month before I finally got home, and I had a gig in San Francisco, so the band was getting ready to go up there the next day with me. I think we were driving up. In the very last minute, I said, well, let's put this thing through the paces, see what it sounds like. So we got up to this venue in San Francisco, a great big open venue, and I plugged it into my, my acoustic guitar rig that I use. And my bass player is, as part of our sound check, my bass player in the band, Dave Murata, always goes out into the house and listens to the acoustic and says, you need more highs, you need more lows, you got to suck some mids out of it. He helps me get that sound because you can't trust the house engineer in this case. So, well, you maybe can, but not this guy. Anyway, long story short, he came back, he comes walking up to the stage and he says, not only is that the best acoustic guitar sound I've ever heard you play, but it's the best acoustic guitar sound I've ever heard live anywhere. And that was a huge endorsement. So I said, you know what? I'm going to keep it. That's enough for me. So I've been using it ever since. And I like it because not only does it sound great, but the transition from my electric guitar playing to the acoustic has always been a big hump to get over. You know, we play in our set, our show, we play like 6 or 7 songs and build the energy up. Then we drop it down to some acoustics. So maybe 3 or 4 songs in the middle of the set that are part of the acoustic set. And then we start ramping and build it back up again. Well, it's always been that first number on the acoustic guitar was hard for me because you're getting used to a new fingerboard, maybe even a new scale, a new action height, and definitely heavier gauge strings. So this is the first guitar where the transition is completely smooth, and I just noticed today that the action height on this guitar is exactly the same as the action height on my Stratocasters, SGs, Les Pauls, you know, all my electric guitars. So the transition is no problem, and it just makes me play a lot better instantly. So I'm sold. I'm a believer.